wonderful start.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, God. Anyway. You can sing along if you want.
I don't know what to do. I really want to, but my thing was.
You're my best friend. Hey guys, this is Let's Die, the His versus Her Guide to the Apocalypse, the podcast. My name's Bret, and if you're not in a hurry and you surf the coast of Cinnabar Island, you just may encounter a wild missing Taylor. Taylor.
Yeah, that's me.
That's you.
Rawr.
Yeah, so you might know by now we're talking about Pokemon. This is the guide to the Apoképocalypse Go.
Oh my goodness.
That's right. This Pokemon's been around since 1996. Taylor, that's like almost as old as you are.
I mean, basically.
Mm-hmm. And I'm much older. I was a very small child. Okay, I was a medium-sized child.
Wonderful.
Let's see. Pokemon Go released in 2016. Not quite so old. Finally got trading. Me and you play that an awful lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, and then they just announced a new one called Pokemon Go Pikachu and Go Eevee. But we're going to talk about the Apoképocalypse, talk about why you're my rival, and how we're going to survive an onslaught of these terrible, terrible Pocket Monsters. Taylor, the floor is yours. What's some of your Poke experiences? Poke experience share.
I grew up playing Pokemon on my Game Boy Color.
What version?
And I had like all of the first round, like Pokemon Yellow, Red, and Green.
You mean blue?
Is there blue? Yeah, there's blue too, and blue. But I like the yellow one because you had Pikachu who would like hop along with you everywhere.
I didn't like yellow just because you couldn't pick anybody but Pikachu, and I was a counterculture kid. I mean, that one that played Pokemon. Yeah,
I really liked yellow, but I lost it, so...
Aw,
yeah.
What a shame. I don't know where any of my shit is anymore.
I only have blue and red now, I think. I don't know what happened to green and yellow.
They're somewhere. I honestly have no idea.
But see, when I did it, I had all of them, so whichever game I was playing, I picked the starter Pokemon that matched the color.
Oh, really? That's your method?
Yeah, it made sense to me. So I'm like, all right, I'm playing Pokemon Blue. Obviously, I'm going to choose the water Pokemon.
Yeah, I always picked whichever one looked coolest. So naturally, that typically is the fire one. But I think the newest one, I think just the evolved version of it, the big wrestler cat looks ridiculous. So it's really grass or nothing in that show because Papio is a mega fail. But Taylor, let's imagine for just a moment. We're young children, roughly 10 to 13, and we just moved into a new town, and our mom's like, hey, the town scientist needs to see you, even though we don't know him. Go, say hi to him by yourself. And he gives us a Pokemon, and nothing weird happens behind closed doors and sends us on a long journey. What do you think you're going to do?
Obviously, I'm going to go explore as much as I can and, conquer the world. Obviously.
I think I would probably stay in school, or at least go back home once I realize that I can't just ask people for food. I have to go, where do they get their, they have to beat other trainers to get income. So it's basically dogfighting. I know I'm definitely not the first person to make that analogy.
One way to look at it for sure.
Yeah. So practically speaking, there's 8 billion Pokemon. Taylor, which one are you going to pick to be your companion to survive the Apoképocalypse. Don't include legendaries, because obviously if you have a legendary, you'll breeze through everything.
That's a really hard question because I haven't had time to think about it.
That's because I give you zero time, baby. I got a list.
And I'm also not super familiar with the latest few generations of Pokemon.
Taylor on the spot. Putting Taylor on the spot. Okay. Our new segment.
Your favorite.
My favorite segment. Taylor, pick a number, and that number will, in fact, be your Pokemon. You have to fight this oncoming Apoképocalypse. And from 1 through 807.
1 through 807?
Yup, pick a number.
Let me think. 94.
94. 94. Oh, cool. You got a Gengar.
Yes, I like Gengar.
Not bad. Final evolution of Ghastly and Haunter. It eats your dreams and is a ghost Pokemon. I think it's a dark Pokemon now too, isn't it? I might be wrong.
That's probably why I've been having so much trouble sleeping lately.
Oh, goodness. And it probably licks your feet. They do that.
Ew. Gross.
Yeah. Well, cool. I think I'll put myself on the spot. I'm not looking at the list, I promise. Poke Trainer Scout Honor. I'm going to pick number 302. Oh, man, I got it. Well, I guess that's okay. I got a Sableye. A Sableye? Sableye.
I always thought it was Sableye.
I don't know. Who can tell? But that's not bad. I mean, it looks like Stitch. It's based on the Hotskinville Goblin, which is like an alien. So that's kind of cool.
Like Stitch.
Yeah, it does. It looks like Stitch. So we got our Pokemon. We're heading out alone. Taylor, you're my rival. First things first, we're fighting. We always got to fight first thing. That means you'll be my first.
I'm going to win because we have similar type Pokemon, but mine's better. So.
Yeah. I think, I don't know, Dark type's better than Ghost type. Is it not? Am I wrong?
I don't know. I feel like they're really close, but my Pokemon's going to be way more powerful than yours since I'm like the last evolution. Like if I was taking against like Haunter or something, you might win.
Yeah, it's Ghost Poison, right? That's yours.
Okay. Aren't you Dark?
And Herber is Dark and Ghost. So boom, I got you on the type advantage there, baby.
I still think you're going to lose.
Well, it depends. Are you going to use like something stupid like Defense Curl 100 times in a row and, growl? Most of the NPCs tend to do that. Oh, sorry everyone for the audio if you can hear the rain in the background, but it is coming down.
I'm not basic.
You're not basic. You're not basic NPC, bitch. All right, so yeah, you win. And mine doesn't involve at all, so I guess yours actually has a mega evolution too in the newer game, so I'm screwed.
Yep, basically. So, yeah. Let's switch up gears here. Obviously, we know if we were in the Pokemon universe, our stories would be similar to everybody else's. We'd just be young kids, and we'd survive via friendship and battling, and nothing weird about that at all. But if we brought them into if Pokemon existed into the real world, that's a whole our world. That's a whole another thing. You're talking social unrest around the battling of Pokemon. You're talking monstrous creatures that could destroy the planet in the snap of their Thanos fingers. I think it's like Mac Cargo. If you puncture its shell, it's so hot inside it's almost double the temperature of the surface of the sun. So basically, you'd melt the planet. So that's a fun one. There's a lot of really weird Pokemon with bizarre abilities like Machamp can, for instance, obliterate a mountain with a punch. Like, seriously? So in the real world, that would be a cause for problems. So
I like Jigglypuff. They just make everyone go to sleep. Like, just sing us to sleep every night at, like, an agreed upon bedtime. It'd be nice.
So would brigands and thieves at crossroads and whatnot. Jigglypuff used as a terrorist weapon, drop down in the middle of like a busy intersection and just everyone falls asleep and dies. Oh.
Yeah, that would be bad.
The military application of Pokemon would be insane, and I'm all about it. I'm Jurassic Park in this bitch. I'm going to be...
Yeah, like, Bioflume sporing everyone to death.
Oh,
you know,
man.
like...
I'm going to have Arcanines just blasting dudes on the battlefield.
And then don't forget our water units, you know. We have Gyarados going after everyone, just, like, taking out boats and submarines.
Or you just have to use ghost Pokemon, honestly. Like, they would just ruin everybody's lives forever.
And then we just have Snorlax just, like, chilling on a beach somewhere sleeping.
Yeah, blocking people's paths. Like, yo, dude.
Bro, I'm trying to get a tan here. You're taking out the whole beach.
Like, man, I'm trying to get to fucking work, and you're blocking the entire walkway. What a douche. Yeah, they would be an endangered species, though. Think about it, because Snorlax is really easy to catch, and we'll just put a bullet in him and then serve him up as Snorlax steaks.
I don't know. Sloths exist in real life, so...
Yeah, but sloths aren't big and fat and delicious. Like, Snorlax looks like he would taste good if you, cooked him up just right.
Speaking from your country boy roots.
I'm telling you.
We city folk don't eat anything we see, so...
let's not... Okay, how about crawfish? Huh? Yeah, come at me, bro.
Crawfish are delicious.
Crawfish are not delicious.
Cook me up some Kingler.
So you're going to snap you off some Corfish or Crawdont and just suck some head.
No, I'll suck the head.
Well, you stick with your Corfish. I'll eat my Snorlaxes. My Miltanks.
I'm taking Kingler. I'm taking all the Kinglers to eat. That's going to be my food source.
Oh, God. Yeah. Man, I kind of want to eat a Pokemon now just to see what it tastes like. You ever had a nice, delicious slab of Crocorock?
Well, good luck eating, like, Geodude, Golem, Onyx type Pokemon.
I wonder if they're like rock candy. But
never know. Maybe they are made of sugar.
Oh, baby. Hey, what are you drinking today? Don't say peanut butter and jelly.
I had peanut butter and jelly earlier, but now I'm drinking some stuff that I only kind of like. It's called Elder Betty.
Elder Betty?
It's only because I'm saving my peanut butter and jelly beer for another time.
I am currently drinking a Greenbrier Valley Brewing Company Mothman Black IPA. So, it's not bad. It's pretty good. You're welcome for the free sponsorship.
Congrats!
Yay! Send us free beer, please. We need it. Oh, God. Legendary Apocalypse. Taylor, let's go over some legendary Pokemon. What do you think?
Sounds great.
Oh, my God. Who's your favorite?
I mean, you have to like Mew because it was cute and original.
I would agree. I also like Mew.
I don't really know how to pronounce the other one. Either Groudon or Groudon. I like that one a lot.
Either one works. I like Mew also because around, when the games came out, it's like, oh, there's 151st one, like, oh, it's super secret. Could you find it in the game or could you not? Like, it was a big thing when you're a kid before, the internet. Yeah, I'm old. I'm with you, though. Groudon's pretty cool. That's
probably my two favorites.
He can literally create land. He looks like a big armored pangolin guy. I'm here for it. I've always been partial to Palkia myself. I don't know why. but it's a big water dragon, and it controls space. So it could literally, if I'm not mistaken, let's look here. I believe the game info. Let's see. Space becomes more stable with Palkia's every breath. So does that mean if Palkia dies, space will collapse? That's insane. But I loves it. Giratini's also really cool too. He's like the Pokemon devil.
I don't know. I feel like I pick a favorite legendary from every generation of Pokemon. So
This podcast, we could probably do like 10 episodes on everything we've covered up to now, and especially Pokemon. There's so much.
That's what we should have done. We should have done an episode for every generation.
Oh my God! Did we just invent a new podcast? We're just gonna have to abandon this one and do the Poke Podcast, where we cover a different Pokemon every episode. Taylor, we can have nobody take that idea, because we could have 807 episodes. What a nightmare! God damn.
We could even just have a podcast about each Pokemon and
That's
talk about why we like or dislike it. Because
that's literally what I just
feel like
said.
I have a strong opinion, especially about the first couple hundred.
Okay, nobody take that idea after we publish this episode. That is patented. Taylor and Bret. Boom, boom, boom. Well, anywho, it's pretty good. I think we're going to take a quick break. My beer's empty. I'm going to go grab one. What do you think? Sound good?
Sure, let's go for it.
Okay, I'm going to grab a beer. Blah, blah, blah. Blah. Taylor,
Bret!
I choose you.
Aw!
Oh,
I'd be a great fighter for you, Bret.
that'd be great.
Traveling companion.
You
I beat up everyone for you.
Thank you, honey. I tell you what, I wouldn't fight you. You'd just be the one traveling outside the Pokeball, following me around.
Aw, thanks.
Speaking of our
like
favorites,
fighting.
I think my personal favorites are like Togepi, Shedinja, Relicanth,
I
maybe
love Togepi.
Meowstic. You love Togepi?
I love Togepi and Pichu.
Typical Pichu.
And then, a lot of fire Pokemon. Like Rapidash and Ninetales.
Okay. I like Meowstic. I don't know why. I'm definitely a dog person, but that whole game that Meowstic was in, I mained her pretty much the whole time. I figured your favorite would be Relicanth, because I'd figure, Coelacanth, Relicanth, it just, it makes perfect sense.
I mean, I like Eevee, too.
Yeah, join the club. Some of our
But
most...
then, I don't know, I most relate to Farfetch'd, because he just seems so far-fetched and out of place,
Why doesn't he have
And I'm just like, that's
an
me.
evolution? I swear to God, he needs one. At least give him a bigger stick.
He has a whole tree after that.
What's some of our most hated ones? Is there any that we fucking hate?
I really don't like coughing and wheezing.
Why?
I don't know, because I don't like coughing and wheezing in real life.
Oh, well, they can't help it. You shouldn't hold that against them. That's rude. I was going to say,
Zubat and Rattata.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say...
Because they pop up every 5 seconds in the game.
Oh my
You're
God.
just
If caves...
bothering me.
If caves were real, if Pokemon were real life, you could not go into a cave. You just couldn't.
No, there'd just be a swarm of Zubat.
There'd just be a Zubat at every like 5 steps. Oh, there's another Zubat. Then they'd use confusion on you, and you'd forget who your parents were. Like you would just be you would just die in a cave
with Zubats everywhere.
Yep, and then they'd suck your
terrible.
blood. And lots of confused people lost in caves.
And then, like, just rats running at me in the grass every 2 seconds.
And
it's
Pidgeys.
Like, Pidgeys.
Fuck
And
Pidgey. Fuck
yeah.
Pidgey. They can absolutely control showing up so damn much. Go away. I also don't like Jinx and Mr. Mime. Something about those, like, proto-human...
I was about to say that. Yeah, they creep me out, too.
They're-
Fuck out.
Like, the anthropomorphic ones, like, I'm fine with that, because they're, like, cat people or dog-looking person, like Lucario or something. But Jinx and Mr. Mime are just, like, people mixed with deformed, inbred people. I don't know. They're just terrifying, and they haunt my dreams. I hate Klefki, too. She's just a pair of keys, like... It's like the Pokemon designers got drunk and, like, couldn't find his keys, and his boss called him, and he's like, I need that new Pokemon now, and he's like, oh, well, I can't find my, keys! It's a Pokemon that's a pair of keys! Like, I hate it, and I want it to die and not exist. I want to lose my Klefkis in the couch.
Hey, can we talk about the useless Pokemon that everyone loves?
What's that?
Magikarp.
Magikarp's okay because he eventually turns into something good.
All you do is splash, but everyone loves you for your potential. Like, you're terrible as you are. You're completely useless. You're just that one friend who like hangs around and doesn't do anything at all. Just like stares at everyone.
Potential totally matters.
Well,
For sure.
you're going to grow into someone awesome.
For sure. Some survival techniques against Pokemon. Do we got any more? I mean, granted, in the Pokemon universe, if we were in that one's pretty easy. We just kind of meld into the society there. If they're here and like actual animals, basically, I guess just stay out of the way. I mean, you'd want to get some Pokemon of your own.
Don't go into the tall grass. It's not safe there.
You're right. No caves, no tall grass. Stay out of them. You'll want to get some Pokemon of your own to defend from super evil Pokemon, and just pray to God that Palkia keeps breathing and that Dialga doesn't fuck up the timeline. Oh, maybe we'd be Poke terrorists like Team Rocket or something.
I'm down. Let's do it.
We're doing it. We're going to catch Mew. That's going to be our goal.
We're going to fight social injustice using our Pokemon.
Yeah. All right, so I made you pick a number last time, but say you can just pick one. Anyone. Keep in mind, this is our world, our real world. So which one's going to be the most useful? Like, is it going to be able to learn, surf, or fly? Obviously, flies would be a big help for a lot of things. The hell with commercial airlines, unless they want to sponsor us, in which case, oh my God, I love commercial airlines. This segment is brought to you by United. United, please pay for my flight. I want to go have a vacation in Florida.
Hey, that's where I live.
Yep, you got it there. What do you think? Which one you gonna pick? You known?
I'm thinking. Can I just go like classic and go Charizard?
That's a pretty good one.
Maybe Rayquaza as my like second choice.
But that's a legendary. It's cheating it's gaming the system.
Exactly. So that's why I'm gonna go classic with Charizard. Like, he can fly and he can spit fire, so I think I'm set.
He's the most dragonous Pokemon that's not a dragon.
Exactly.
You're right, yeah, I mean, he can learn some fighting moves and obviously fire and flying stuff, so yeah, it's pretty good. I think if I'm not going Meowstic, I'm going Aggron. I love Aggron. He's Steel and Rock. I mean, he can learn, even though he's Steel and Rock, he can still learn, like, electric moves. And I think he can learn some fire moves, too. Don't quote me on that, but He's pretty sweet, and he just looks cool, too. Although he can't really fly, but I guess he could dig? A lot? I don't know.
So I did forget about one of my favorite Pokemon, which kind of goes back to our last episode about dinosaurs. Aerodactyl.
Oh, yeah, Aerodactyl. Good old Aerodactyl.
Basically the flying dinosaur, and he's awesome. I love him.
You know what? I just learned that they actually found a flying... Okay, first of all, no... like pterodactyl in real life is a dinosaur. They're flying reptiles. But they found a flying reptile, and they actually named it Aerodactylus after Aerodactyl. So that's pretty cool.
A dinosaur named after a Pokemon? That's amazing.
It is. There's another one named after a dinosaur, too. Well, there's several, actually, you know, with the fossils and whatnot. But I like Rampardos a lot. You know, me and my Pachycephalosaurus. Plus, he's just cool looking.
Yeah, I mean, he looks just like you if you were gray and blue.
Hey, I am not bald.
Horns.
I have a luscious, long mane.
For now.
Like
Just give it a few years.
if we ever go to like one of those damn podcast festivals and someone meets us, they're going to be stunned by my good looks. I'll be pulling in so much Poketails.
I didn't know they had festivals or get-togethers for podcasters.
They do. It typically requires you to be like a successful podcast to go and record your podcast. Yeah, no, probably not us. I mean, we could buy tickets and go just as us. But yeah, they got them. We're getting off track. Pokemon! Yeah, we both love Pokemon. We're big old nerds. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode, Tay. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Yeah, I suppose. Man, I hope the rain doesn't tear up this audio too much, but I bet it does. Well,
We'll find out.
I guess so. Hey, guys, everybody, we are on all kinds of podcast hosting areas. We're everywhere podcasts can be found just about now, so if you can't find us somewhere, let us know. We'll see what's up, but generally speaking, we're everywhere that podcasts are available. Thank you very much for listening. If you want, shoot us a shout. Shoot us a shout, Way100, on Twitter at LetsDiePod, or send us an email at letsdiepod@gmail.com. We appreciate you listening. And as always, if we're all gonna die, we might as well let's die together. Wah, wah. Taylor, say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Well, welcome to Let's Die, the His versus Her podcast to the guy to the... All right, let's stop that.